Greetings, Taurus. This is your What Lies Beneath. This is your What Lies Beneath for the month of October. I'd like to welcome our new friends. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My souls recognize your soul. We are going to get started. What Lies Beneath is a new series I was led to do by Spirit because sometimes there are underlying issues that may oppose. That could be a possible resistance to change, and more often than not, some individuals don't know how to move forward and to don't know how to go about those changes. So this is just to help guide you and assist you. For those of you who don't know, or those of you who would like to know where to start or where to begin making those changes. So, or with help or assistance and how to go about it. So, it appears as though, Taurus, that you boundaries are your main concern, your main issues. This could be the fact that others may cross certain boundaries that you have in place. You may be such a given person to the point where your boundaries are at a point where people tend to overstep their boundaries, and for whatever reason or another, you may have a hard time resisting the need to set boundaries in place. So with this, I won't cry for you. It's once I feel as though with you guys, once someone has crossed certain boundaries with you, I feel as though you may have a hard time trusting again. You there may be difficulty trusting. You may have difficulty trusting because certain boundaries have been crossed. And what I mean by that is, you know how when you give a person a chance after chance after chance after chance, and they continue to, you continue to forgive them, and they continue to overstep the boundaries that you set in place. I feel as though Spirit is saying there's a need. Spirit is suggesting that the need to work on setting firm boundaries and not allowing them to be crossed. I feel as though we have, when they cross these certain boundaries, I feel as though there may be a tendency to you might have a tendency to have you may become compelled by a person's lies because they have continuously overstepped your boundaries, and you have at some point allow them to by continuing to take them back, or continuing to not just forgive them because but take them back. And due to that happening, because it could be for whatever reason or another that you do that, Maybe there's a financial situation. Maybe it's a financial situation. I don't know. You know your situation better than I do. Maybe it's due to the control. Someone wanting control or wanting power over the other. Either way, nevertheless, I feel as though it becomes an obsession. The fact that this imposition has been made towards you, and they've crossed these boundaries, and the lies become continue to pile up. The individual continues to lie and tell you things that you may want to hear. And I feel as though that's because you're possibly entertaining the lies. They tell you what you want to hear because they know you're going to forgive them, and they know you're going to take them back at some point. I feel as though, and it gets to the point where it becomes an obsession. And when I say obsession, by obsession, what I mean by that, it becomes to the point where it continues to happen. They continue to do it. You continue to, it's like a repetitive cycle. They continue to do it. You continue to forgive them. And maybe out of it, you find there's some type of pleasure that is found out of it. Maybe you guys argue about the situation, they beg you to make up, and then it leads to more passion in the connection. It's as though someone is getting some type of thrill off of getting a thrill and a kick off of the fact that they can lie and continue to lie, and you continue to forgive them, and then you guys go and make up and have passionate sex, maybe the best sex ever, I don't know, something like that, to that effect. Or you feel as though the relationship, it becomes maybe stronger. They feel as though it becomes stronger, or you feel as though it becomes stronger through sex, or the fact that there's a desire, a burning desire, an obsessive desire for this need to control the situation. It may be I feel as though it may be to the point where you may want control over how the situation is going, and this is your way of getting control over them. But the thing is that it only lasts momentarily. It's not something that it's not an energy that a healthy energy that will continue to move forward. It's only going to pacify the situation for that in that particular moment, and then when you turn around, maybe a week later, maybe they do good for a week, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, something along that area, and then things go back, they shift back to the way they was before, and then you fall for it. They go out, they do whatever to cause whatever type of friction in the connection. Or this could even be take this how it resonates. It could be, and remember, if this isn't your situation and this isn't how you are, you take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt and be gone. So it's like a repetitive cycle. It begins to happen over and over again because those boundaries were not set. They were not in place. You were not it's like you were not serious at the time. They didn't take you serious. You didn't take them serious. But, well, maybe you were being serious, but they weren't. because they continue to lie, and you continue to take them back and continue to forgive them. So there's a form of boundaries that needs to be set, some type of truth that you need to be speak out, say it, and let it be. You know, you let your yay be your yay and your nay be your nay. If you're gonna cut it off, cut it off. If not, don't. Don't continue to put yourself through the pain and the anguish and the agony of allowing them to keep coming back and crossing those boundaries, because you determine how the relationship is going in the beginning. If you keep allowing them to get away with it, they're going to keep doing it, point blank. And the boundaries are going to continue to be crossed, and whether you know it or not, it's like a lack of, it's a point of disrespect. You see what I'm saying? So you have to take control and respect, have more respect and more dignity for the situation and for yourself, and say, hey, no, you can't keep coming back after you done messed up. No, this is not going to keep continuing to happen. And be firm about it, That's the only, I feel as though that's how things will get better and move forward in a positive manner. May we please have an energy to lighten, angel message to lighten the energy spirit of Taurus. Oh my gosh, okay, several. So we had two come out, angel message come out. I feel as though Spirit is saying here, once you say your healthy boundaries, set your boundaries and allow them to be firm, and stick to them. Leave it there and to not worry about anything, not worry about the outcome, because it will take care of itself. It says there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. Once you set your boundaries, don't worry about it. It will work out. It will work out in the end. It will play out just the way that the universe divine has designed it to play out. So you just have to, you don't have to do anything. There just needs to be a need to release the resistance and follow suit. So you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. See, everything will play out accordingly. So once you set your boundaries, learn how to set your boundaries, healthy ones, things will play out accordingly as the universe has designed them to play out. And the card that fell out on the floor is, you care deeply for children and they readily respond to your love. So perhaps this is even boundaries that's needing to be set. Like I say, this is just in your relationships in general, apply it where necessary, the healthy boundaries. So it could be with your children, that healthy boundaries need to be set. So thank you guys for stopping by, and until next time, remember to do everything with love, strength, and grace going forward. Ciao, Taurus.